before you watch this video, I need you to like and subscribe, man. The goal is to get as many college coaches to this platform as possible to get these kids scholarships. So in order to do that, I need you to like and subscribe to this video and even share it.
Yo, top of the morning, man. Top of the morning. Listen, man, we's in Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Top of the morning. The topic today is, at what age should you introduce zone? Because I feel like at the younger ages, you should be taught man principles. You should be taught man principles on how to guard. You have to be able to guard to play the game of basketball. So why do we teach our kids to play zone first rather than man first? Help side slide. Like, why? Why don't we do that? We need to do better as a community, basketball community, and do better. Listen, I need y'all, coaches, AAU coaches, especially in the grassroots, probably 6th grade and below. I would say 7th grade, you can kind of start introducing zone because they're going to see it in middle school for the most part. So I would definitely say 6th grade down, playing 6th to probably like 3rd grade, 2nd grade. You should be doing man principles, nothing but man principles for the most part. I feel like it's easier to teach zone than it is to teach man. Teaching help side and stuff like that. So yeah, man, top of the morning, how y'all feeling, man? Make sure y'all put in the comments how y'all feeling. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all get over there. Get over here every morning, Tuesday and Thursday mornings. Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 7 a.m. Central Time. Top of the morning. Z, Trey. Listen, man. 2 of the best trainers in the DFW. Hands down. You know what I'm saying? We had to collab on these shows and get right. But yeah, man. Top of the morning. What's y'all thoughts, man? What is y'all thoughts until my boys get in here? What is y'all thoughts on grassroots really playing zone all the time and not being taught how to guard in the man principles? What's y'all thoughts on that? Talk to me. Talk to me. I got 2 people in it. I got 2 people watching, man. Comment, chime in. Listen to my boys get up in here, man. Let me see. Talk to me. What's y'all thoughts? Trying to get some of my people over here from the IG world. From the IG world, what's y'all thoughts on the topic today? Topic today. The weather is 81 degrees. You know what I'm saying? But listen, link is in the bio to the website. I'm Coming University, man. If you need your girls to get seen by college coaches, man, trust me and believe. Got my boy Trey in the building.
What's
What
up?
up?
What's
What up? Good.
How you doing? Yes, sir.
Doing
How you
good.
doing?
You the new boy. You looking spiffy over there, boy. You're glowing, boy.
Oh yeah, I done changed up my diet and everything, boy.
And boy,
I'm back.
are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Mine back right.
Yeah. Nah, 10 times better.
You said what now?
10 times. It's 10 times better for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. What up, Z?
Yeah.
What up, y'all? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Man. So the top.
How you doing?
Good, Doc. Good.
Got you.
Ain't enough time in the day right now. The time just be running out on you, boy.
Hey, listen. I be like, I'm about to get on. So I'll just be trying to chat. I'll be trying to chat away until y'all get on this mug. I'll be chatting away till y'all get on this mug, man. Listen, man. How the school year going, Z?
Oh man, it's straight, man. Ain't no kids tripping. The kids ain't tripping, man. I think all the COVID kids gone now, man. We're back to normal now. You know what I'm saying? Kids been back in school long enough now. They back to the norm. You know, the phone thing ain't been no issue. I ain't seen no issues at all.
For real?
No, not at all.
So ain't no like you ain't had no parent had no backlash, no kid.
No.
That's
No.
good though.
There it is.
That's good. Cause you would think like, cause it'll be like a culture shock in a sense, like, dang, no phone, we can't be on no phone, like.
Yeah. But
so they just got to keep it in their backpack or something.
Keep it in their backpack the whole day. Turned off. Keep it in their backpack from first bell to last bell.
Dang.
So they
of
can
course,
have.
you know, you got your
they
ones.
They can walk into school early in the morning with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they can have it at breakfast and stuff like that. But once the 8:45 bell ring, that's it for the day.
So even at like lunch period, they can't even have it.
Can't have it at lunch.
Dang, not at lunch.
How they act towards that? How they respond? Like
everything look normal. That's why I say ain't nobody around there. Ain't nobody tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, they look like a little bit more social life now. Look like everybody look like they are in school. You know what I'm saying? Like how we, you get that little 2-minute congregation circle right there to be scoring and joning. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody like, oh man, we finna be late. Everybody take our run. Go into class. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That wasn't going on with the phones, so they doing that all throughout the class period. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to stop to see you. I hit you in the next class too. You in the next class too. Yeah. So so that's about it.
So you think it's gonna be good in the long run once they get adapted to it, more conversational, more talking.
I think the only people that's gonna really struggle with it, elementary and junior high won't struggle with it, but high school kids will probably struggle with it.
God, so you probably won't see another drastic change probably in the next 3-4 years when those kids get, because the younger babies are gonna be used to that method.
They ain't gonna be bothered with it, but them kids that had to transition right into it right now that's in high school, they probably struggling up there, bro.
So they make high schoolers do it, seniors and juniors too?
Yes, it's across the board, all grades.
That's primarily who it's for.
Yeah, that's who.
It ain't for the younger babies.
They actually turn their phones in, or they just
like Lizzie and them got. Now some districts got the lock pouches that you have to put it in as soon as you walk in. Some districts have invested in them, and then some districts are adapted to the backpack. Just don't let me see it. I don't want to see your phone out. So it just depends on what kind of district. Arlington, they got Lizzie and them got the lock box. You got to put your phone in that lock box for the whole block. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but I mean, like Lizzie say, I ain't got but 3 classes.
Oh, he only got 3?
Yeah, he'll send you. Yeah, he'll send you. Say,
oh yeah, he good. He living good.
Yeah, he told his mama quit tripping. I ain't got but 3 classes.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, he good for sure.
Yeah,
he good for sure. So the topic today, man.
Yeah.
You said what, Trey?
Nah, I'm just saying about the phone. Like, I know that's hard. You going all day, you get nothing, no motion, no nothing.
especially when you used to being on that mug all the time. I know even for me, like I can kind of disconnect from it. You know what I'm saying? But I be working on my phone so much, like it's just kind of like that's a habit. You know what I'm saying? But I think like if I had just something regular to do, like I don't think I would be on it as much. You know what I'm saying? But I just think like I do so much work on my phone, like it's just because I catch myself sometimes like, dang, what am I? Because I get on Instagram to do something else, but I just end up scrolling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really trying to work or something, but you start scrolling, you be like, bro, what am I doing? Like, so.
That's why I'll delete my apps for a little bit. Not a long time, maybe a day, couple hours, but I'll delete my apps because, like you said, you can be on your phone, and then just that habit of clicking on Instagram or Facebook, and then you just, and then it's like, damn, bro, I done wasted 20 minutes, 30 minutes looking at videos and shit. Yeah. So I'm like, let me go ahead and delete my app for the day and get my work done, and then I'll probably get back on there.
Got you. So the topic today is zoning and grassroots, man. Before we start, man, make sure y'all like and subscribe to this video, man. We coming every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 o'clock Central Time, 7 a.m. in the morning. This is your morning show every Tuesday and Thursday. Got my man Z, Trey, 2 of the best trainers in the DFW, man. The results speak. Z, your daughter just shipped that. She just shipped out. Shipped out.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Trey, you just had a OTE champion, or Ariana. You know what I'm saying? She just won the OTE championship, select championship. So, congrats with that, my boy. And then,
oh my bad. I was just tell everybody where your daughter going.
She just had her first practice this morning and knocked it out the water. I was on the phone with her earlier. That's why I was kind of running late getting out.
okay.
Yeah, she's so excited. She in Lithuania and it's playing in the Euro League. So she will be traveling Europe playing a multitude of teams. And the club she playing with is really, really good. So they was excited. They was excited to see Zay Green on that court this morning. They was excited at practice, boy.
I ain't gonna, that overseas love is different, boy. That overseas love different to Americans, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what she said. She said, "Dad, they so excited. They just crunk. They wired me up. They had me crunk." Yeah. So So
boy, I ain't heard that word since middle school, boy. Crunk.
That's it. Yeah, I'm on here with these YNs.
I don't know if they still using that no more. They still using crunk.
Oh shoot, that's funny. I ain't heard that word in a minute, boy.
Yeah, me and Lil Z went down to see the Big Three Sunday, and I said some old school stuff. Lil Z said, "Daddy, chill out, bro."
Oh shoot, dog. Yeah, I ain't heard that word crunk in a minute, boy.
I used to get on my ass when I was a kid for using crunk.
Yeah, you used to get in trouble for it. What you know about crunk? Let's talk about some crunk. Hey, look, they be like, I'm gonna crunk that ass. You keep playing. Oh man, listen. Today's topic is playing zone, man. Playing zone in grassroots, not necessarily high school, because I think it's pretty much mandatory for the most part. You got to be able to play different type of defenses. But what age, if any, should zone defense be introduced in youth basketball? I mean, y'all both coaches, trainers. What y'all feel? What y'all thoughts?
Well, I think I always started off with shell drill with my younger kids, man. I try to teach kids how to play see ball, see man, teaching them position, help defense, being in the gaps, just the traditional way of basketball, that they're gonna have to play. Now my only thoughts is now with the reclassification at these young ages, you might get a team that's got a boy that's 6 foot and say he in the 4th grade, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't got nobody nowhere near that height, you know what I'm saying, to defend him in a game at that age. So I've been in situations where I had to jump into a zone just to stop him from, you know what I'm saying, from just winning the game. Like, all right, like when you throw the ball to him, he scored. Throw the ball to him, he scored. Yeah, we started out trying to play a man against him, but what coaches have to do to justify getting into a zone? Did I want to play a zone? No, I don't want to play a zone. And I'm using this as an example because it happens.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So, but just initially in practice, are we working on zone for an hour? Hell no. No, we're not working on zone. We're working on playing man-to-man, transition, getting out running, teaching everybody their lanes, you know what I'm saying, that traditional basketball. But it is situations now that didn't used to be, but now with this reclassification and cheating as they do in grassroots, saying they got a kid that's, and he's supposed to be in the 6th, but he playing 4th grade ball. You see what I'm saying? You run against that all the time now. And if people want to be out here and lying about it, they can. But it's just a prominent thing. In everybody worry about them trophies. It's more about wins. It's more about wins now than losses. So in some situations, you gonna have to do it at grassroots because of that. What I just said.
Right. Got you. So my thoughts on that. So you kind of. It's so many different man principles, right? So say for instance, you do have a 6 foot such and such. You don't think you could like double team in certain situations or like on a drive, be like, hey, when he drive, y'all collapse on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so many man principles that to be taught rather than, I'm not saying you did the wrong decision, but I just feel like it's so many man principles that could be taught to shut down a player like that rather than just say, forget it, we gonna jump in the zone. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think as a coach on the fly, I mean, it just depends on what kind of 6 foot he is. If he's a 6 foot that got the ball in his hand, or if he's a 6 foot, just go down there and stand on that block and just catch it. See what I'm saying? So you gotta. It depends. Like I'm like you now. If he got handling the ball, he out on the wing. Now I ain't gotta be in no zone. You know what I'm saying? We hitting them gaps hard, and we gonna double every time he attack. You know what I'm saying? But if he a post player, like a real post player, he just go down there and grab that thing and
he
turn
just taller
and
than everybody.
Yeah, he just shoot off the glass every time. He turns, shoot off the glass, turns, shoot off the glass. I mean, at what point you're not gonna get a 2-3 and just put two in front of them and one behind, one in front, to where they got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's the difference in sometimes, and you might have to. You know what I'm saying? That unless you so gung ho on not playing it, you just take the L.
Right.
Just take the L. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what kind of coach you are. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
At a younger age, young, like Z said when he first started, I'm teaching that man first, like I say, I'm teaching that man on man how to win your matchup first, right? Second, I start introducing that help side defense. Like, all right, everybody gotta know the ball's on the opposite side. This at a young age, because they don't
Right.
understand one pass away, two passes away, three passes away. So it's like, all right, the ball on the opposite side, and you see this man driving, shift over and help. So I like to teach that. But then just to go back to like we playing somebody big, and it's like Z said, it just depends on the situation. If we trying to win, if they at that level where it's like, all right, they tired of losing, because at some point I'd be like, I ain't really care about the losing. I care about what we doing and learning. But now we trying to win. Yeah, we might jump in the 2-3 zone just to stop that big. But it depends on how dominant that big is. If he ain't putting up 20, we'll live with that. But if he just dominant and we just know we can't do nothing with him, yeah, I'll sit that zone. But I always say this: people who sit in zone at a young age, uh, it handicaps the kids because Z, you a coach. How many kids did you have to break from going to a spot? And that's the only reason I just don't like the zone, because you going to a spot, you sitting in a spot, you're not really using that energy, you're not scrambling, you're not doing none of that real stuff like that you're gonna be forced to do. Second is like at a young age, how many kids gonna shoot that three ball? Like they
Yeah.
not shooting that three ball. So that's why I
On
say
a
it's
regular though.
on the regular. But
On a
even then,
regular.
at a young age, we can throw it up. None of them going in. It's just
No.
not going in, right? And it's like, but the team already know this. So I look at it like, man, like a lot of people complain about somebody pressing us the whole game. But it's like you go sit in the 2-3 zone the whole game. Now, like let's
Yeah.
say we play, like he said, we playing a big. Even then, I'm not going to sit in the zone the whole game. It might be the fourth quarter where he been killing us. Then it's like, all right, let's switch it up. They've
Now
been
does it
watching us play, man.
not to
Let's
cut
switch
you
up.
off, but does it change? So say for instance, you said, what if the score get out of hand early though? Let's say second quarter. Are you gonna jump in the zone then? Or
No,
you
we're
just
gonna
gonna
live
thug
with
it
it.
out? You
Yeah,
gonna
we're
live
gonna
with
thug
it?
it out. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
live with it. If that
Okay.
means they just better than us at that point.
Gotcha.
If they whooping us by the second quarter bad, it's like, all right, let's really work on this defense. Like I said, I had a
Yeah.
Okay.
group of kids, and we were playing one of the top teams at the time. They was in
Mm-hmm.
sixth grade, one of the top teams. And one of the daddies came up to me. He said, "Man, you are only one that played man with us. If you go look at all those girls I had now, they probably one of the best in their class, one of the best on ball defense. Not ain't on ball, man to man defensive players, rotation, scrambling, Z, you go scrambling, knowing how to
Mm-hmm.
like we ain't really giving too much up on defense, but that's from
Mm-hmm.
playing those games and like, all right, we can win a lot of these games, but I'd rather know, hey, y'all the best defenders in the next 3 years, 2 years, y'all gonna be the best defenders out here. And that's why I like to say, like, I don't
No.
care how bad we lose.
I just think the bigger picture is like how when I started my little teams, um, DeSoto Rec didn't allow you to play. They didn't allow you to play zone at
At all
from
throughout the whole game?
6U, 8U, and 10U. You couldn't play zone. You had to guard your man. So, like I told y'all, my recipe. I did
Mm-hmm.
skills. I did skills the whole practice for my 6U, my 8U, and my
Right.
10U. everybody on my team could dribble the ball. So there was nothing that you was gonna be able to do with a team full of boys and girls that could dribble. You know what I'm saying? I had Arjayla, I had Ryan. That man, look, man, you playing man to man on them two at a little age, man. They were going right by you, bro. They were going right by you. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I tell people all the time that league was the greatest league because it made you have to play man to man. Like it made kids have to learn how to play man to man and learn how to get in that gap early in age. You know, coaches had to teach it because you couldn't play zone. Zone started at 12U. You could play zone at 12U. You know what I'm saying? But 6U, 8U, and 10U, the Soto Rec, that was man principles only. You couldn't play zone. That was in the rules. That was in the rules, man. So, you know, when you catch some of them cold jokers that was young and cold with that ball in their hand, it was tough on you. It was tough on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they knew how to make the extra pass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they knew how to do that, it was really tough on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that team gonna get way more shots off than your team will. You see what I'm saying? Because you got some that can go by you, but they don't know how to make the extra pass, and they gonna force up something bad or take a bad shot, you know, or whatever. But the ones that knew like how to play the game at an early age. So I think, you know, if they really wanted to straighten this out, tournament directors could do that. They could imply that rule, like no zone from this age to this age, and then boom, zones for this age on up. You know what I'm saying? Because we know the older kids gonna have to play it. Because you get one of them slow teams that come down here, they're not gonna be able to keep up, you know, with the fast play, but they can be in the game if they're allowed to play their different type of zones. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but yeah, I think if tournament directors would imply that at an early age, that would change the game right there, man.
Hey, now that you saying that, you was exactly right. People not signing up for them tournaments when they know they can't come out there and sit in that zone. Yeah. Hey, and I was gonna say this, and tell me if I'm wrong. You gotta be, because I'm not gonna say I can't say you're not gonna be good if you don't ever play man-to-man defense. But at a young age, if your focus point, if you're on the team and they got you playing zone, you gotta be extremely good or tall on offense. Like you gotta be that person on offense just to go survive. Because I look at it like this.
That was the next question.
You in the zone. I can hide you in the zone. I can put you on that in that middle and everybody else doing that work and you just sitting there. But then you leave that team or you go to high school and it's time to play. Man, I had a kid play with me, high school boy at the time. He in high school, and I'm talking about, and you know how them turn. It's local. It's not no real time. And you know how coaches get when they realize they find them. And I'm playing man, and they realize it's a kid on that team that don't play defense. They isolate. Hey, wait. Spread out. Set that screen. Get him from you. And then they get that mismatch, and everybody like, oh, God damn. Because now they about to watch you get cooked. Because you ain't never played man a day in your life. You've been playing zone from, like Z saying, 6 years old all the way to 14, 15 years old. And then I look at it like this. By the time you get to high school, you probably going to have to play zone. Like, so it's like now you in high school where you might be demanded to play zone because the talent level good, whatever. So now your whole life you don't play zone. You thinking you going D1.
I saw this happen to a kid. I'm not gonna say the kid's name, coach's name, but I saw a kid from grassroots play zone his whole life. And then when he got to high school, he was good, he was skilled and could play basketball. But he could not defend in man-to-man. That was his weakness. He could not play man-to-man. So his coach had to start doing that with him as far as hiding him. Like, so, you know, his ability to play was great on the offensive end, but defensively, his coaches had to hide him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? They had to put him on. They find the weakest guy out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they find the weakest guy out there. He could never go guard the best player on the other team. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you're not going to go big time, because you're not showing that you can be out there in the jungle and like, no, I got that. I got this. Yeah, I'm checking this right here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I tell kids it all the time. You got to be able to defend at a high level, especially going in this day and age and trying to say you want to go at a top D1 or something like that. If you ain't defending at a high level, you're not going.
And it's not even saying like you just got to be a straight dog every play. You just gotta hold your own for a couple seconds, though. Not even like the whole shot clock. Just for at least 3-4 seconds.
Nah, Ed, you missing those back doors. You missing those cuts. You
Well,
missing.
that's just like I'm talking about strictly if somebody in front of you, like now no straight line drives, like that stuff gonna
Right.
happen. Like you know what I'm saying, like backdoor cuts gonna happen, leak outs gonna happen. Like you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't necessarily count those as saying like, oh, you getting torched. Like you know what I'm saying. Like that's just basketball scheming based off like y'all as a team got to be as a unit to be able to stop some of that stuff. But like
Yeah.
some of that stuff to stop an initial drive, like you just got to hold them for like 3-4 seconds. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then they either gonna pass it, they gonna bag out, or they gonna try again. Like you know what I'm saying? They either gonna shoot it, pass it, or try it again for the
Yeah.
most part.
But
So
this why I say that. Them back doors, and tell me if I'm wrong. Like, because you gotta teach this. Because I go to a practice, like he's saying, we do shell drill, we'll do scramble drill, but then I
right.
also we do a drill, no shots, no dribbles, where we guarding how to when somebody cutting through, how do we guard
Mm-hmm.
that? When somebody backdooring, how do we guard that? Because you can play because this is what zone does to a kid. You go sit in that zone and you go sit in the spot, and these coaches saying, "Hey, this is your area. This is your area." So now
Yeah.
that person back door, you so used to somebody picking up that area is cool. But now you go man and somebody hit you with that back door, and that ain't you used to somebody picking that up because that's not your area, but that's your man now. So it's like you
Mm-hmm.
lost. So I got a lot of kids who come to me who've been playing zone, and I'm like, and the parents like, well, my baby was doing good. Why he ain't getting no? He getting killed. He don't understand the back
Mm-hmm.
doors, or she don't understand that back door cut, the cuts, the flashing, like. And I do understand that on ball defense is like great, but if you're not teaching that off ball man the defense either, you the ball on the left side on the wing, and you face up in a corner with somebody, looking them dead in
Ball
their
watch.
face, ball watching, or
Yeah.
just man watching. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
oh,
He
you,
said,
yo,
It's something going on
you
the whole
box,
other
you
side.
boxing one. You in a
Yeah.
boxing one position. You in a boxing one position.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you turn your back to the man. Like it's crazy. Knowing how to position, knowing how to change, knowing how to switch. You in them zones, it ain't no switching. You know, so you in that man, you gotta learn. And I say, man, teach you how to communicate. Hey, switch, 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 switch. Watch that screen. Screen going right, 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 right. Head shit. Like it's so many different concepts. Like to work on, like you said, it's so much stuff you can do with man,
man,
how to
yeah,
guard a screen. I remember I used to teach my kids. We used to get 8 we play one, and this is where development come from. We were playing one team. I thought we were good, man. I'm confident with my group. Oh yeah, we man. We start playing a team. All they did was running loop, 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 loop. You know the handoffs. They are
yeah,
handing it off, killing our ass. I'm talking about killed our ass. Next day in practice, I started teaching them how to defend hoop loops, how to defend, how to hedge it, how to squeeze it, like how to guard all these different scenarios when they coming off these screens or handoffs, how to come back or trap this loop. When these moments I said, hey, every time they coming off this screen, blitz that screen. Don't let this
yeah.
girl come off that screen, like trap that. So little stuff like that, I say kids need to learn because in college, that's what you see.
right,
Like
right,
you
right.
see that, especially with the team. What is it, Houston? When they say that's the best defensive team in college, Houston.
Oh yeah,
When you watch
the
how they
college
play
teams.
defense, I say every kid needs to learn how to play defense like that.
Yeah.
Got you, man. Before we continue, man, want to get to one of these commercials breaks. Talk about got my boy. Let me see who I'm pulling up. Who I'm pulling up.
Good.
Got my boys.
Nice. Nice. Good. Nice, girl. Good. Nice. Good. Good. Nice. Knock that down. Sweet, girl. Good. Good. Nice. Good. Come on. Deep, boy. Shot, boy.
Make sure y'all tap in with Z, man, for the training if you're in the DFW area. Z, what days you go? What days you train?
Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesdays.
Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesday. The Soto Rec. Make sure y'all timing in. Make sure y'all time in with Z, man. Make sure y'all tap in with him with the training. Let me read some of these comments real quick. So we got Earn Stripe Star. So he commented a few times. So he said offense should teach you about moving the ball, making defense move, and getting an advantage at some point. You have to play zone zone sort of is that you have to play zone of some sort at a young age, in my opinion. Next one says, but shell drill is important at a young age also, but having 5 to 18 kids on the team, really knowing how to play, man, it's kind of hard. And he said he talking for girls too. And then somebody said, this is the right topic. Get them zones out of youth, out of youth basketball, basically, out of the younger ages.
Hey, go to a comment. He said something about keeping you at 8 feet. Go.
Oh, okay.
That's why I made that face when Z was talking. I was like, 8 foot.
Yeah, so he said some kids.
That's 6U. That's 6U. 6U do play on the 8 foot goal.
Nah, he said keeping it until 18.
Oh,
No, I think that's 10. That's 10. Yeah. Until 10.
Oh, my bad.
10.
Until 10.
Yeah, until 10.
My bad.
Nah,
My bad.
6U. I would agree with 6U and 8U, but 10U need to start playing on the big goal. That, like, you know,
hey, what? Now 10U is what, 8, 9 years old, something like that.
Yeah, and they 10U is 10U 8 and 9. Yeah, 10U 8 and 9. Yep. Yeah. So, you know, my thing is 6U and 8U. Strength wise, they might not be as strong as they need to be, you know. But when you go to 10U, here we go again. Everybody get a trophy. Everybody get a goddamn chance to play. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you get to 10U, man, 10U start getting really, really competitive, bro. It really does. It start getting real, real competitive. That's when you start seeing kids start taking basketball serious. You know what I'm saying? I saw it in the rec league. That's them the kids I use. Oh, this kid gonna be good. This kid gonna be real good. You know what I'm saying? But 6U and 8U, I can see them playing on 6U definitely playing on the logo. And the ball size. Like, I tell kids right now, you should be playing with a 29. You should be playing with a 28.5 until you 12. You should be playing with a 28.5 until you 12. Boys,
I thought they played with 27s. I thought they played with 27s when they real young, like 6U and
6U do. But I'm saying 8U and 10U, they play with a 28.5. They should be. But now I'm seeing them put the big ball in there with them. I see them. That's why them kids struggling shooting and stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why they struggle. That ball heavy. People don't understand how much heavier that ball is compared to that 28.5.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, to be honest, I feel like 10 and down really should be playing. I ain't gonna say playing, I would say practicing with the 27, just so you can get a flux, like with your wrist and your form and stuff, because you're not strong. Like, and a lot of kids not doing push-ups, they not doing to get stronger. So why get accustomed to something that's lighter that you can get used to? I just feel like playing, even like at 10, like I feel like you should be playing with the 27. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a good feel, and you can transition to the 28 when you get the 12, 13. Yeah, 12U, and then once you get to high school, middle school, you can play with the bigger ball. But I just feel like the younger you, and that's what I think they do that overseas. Like, they play with they play with smaller balls.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when Fred Gully started the Biddy League went according to your age. So 8 foot goals for the 6 and 8s. It went to 9, I think 9.5 for the 10s, and 11s, and then after 12, he played on the 10. It was called Biddy Ball. It was a big league, man. All the main girls that in the younger generations played in it. Black and yellow ball. It was out of St. Phillips. They played out of South Dallas.
It was here in Dallas.
Ball. Yeah, it was here in Dallas. Yeah, it was national championships too. Zay and India was in the national championship a couple times. Yeah, but it was based on the fundamentals of basketball. The league was based on, and you see what I'm saying. So 6U played on the 8 foot goal. 8U played on the 8 foot goal, and then 10 played on a 9.5. Yeah, they played on a 9.5 foot goal, and the ball was small.
Yeah.
The ball.
I don't necessarily think it's always the goal. I think it's the ball. Like, I think he is kind of right though. Like, leaving the goal kind of low, even at 10.
Yeah.
But just playing with a smaller ball, like playing with that 28 or 27. You know what I'm saying? That way you can control the ball a little better. If you get a better feel for the ball, but you know how hard it is to control. Once you start playing with the bigger ball, it's kind of hard to control a smaller ball because you're just so used to accustomed to the bigger ball. Even with your shot though, like you're able to lock in your form the way. I mean, if you want to be textbook about something, like you know what I'm saying, it's easier to lock in your form.
Hey, I used to be so passionate about trying to teach kids how to shoot. You get kids who will listen to you, be like, man, don't use that ball, like, or like get the right size ball. But nowadays, parents are rushing these kids to trying to play
Yep.
on higher goals or trying
Yep.
to get the big ball. I'm like, bro,
Yep.
you will never play with that ball until the sixth, seventh grade. Why do you got that ball? You see a girl with a boy
Yep.
ball, and the
Yep.
daddy say some shit like, yeah, it's gonna help her shot. I'm like, okay, I understand that in a workout. In a
Yep.
workout, I might have
Yeah.
you shoot a boy ball in a workout. But
Mm-hmm.
you making this her primary ball, and she young, I think parents should like really take it slow with young kids. Like you saying, shoot on a
Yeah.
small goal. But kids, it's so hard to tell kids to shoot on them small goals because they see that big goal and they just want to throw that ball up. Throw
Mm-hmm.
that ball up. Or you see them kids doing that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, the worst thing you can do, the hardest thing as a coach, as a developer, is changing somebody's shot who been shooting like this for
Yep.
years.
Yep.
Bro.
That's the hardest thing.
But I think at the end of the day, once they the first process is definitely gonna be hard. But I think once they start seeing results from that short range, it's kind of like they'll start adapting to it. Because I think it's easier to adapt when they're younger than it is when they get older. Like I think they'll buy in when they're younger. Like when they like 7th grade below or something like that, they'll buy into the process of fixing their shot and stuff like that. But when they get to high school, I don't think it's really no buy-in for the most part. Like I just think like you just gotta try to tweak it the best way you can.
Hey,
Hmm.
oh shit.
Nah, you over there got that straight talk over there.
Nah, you just disappeared. Your screen went black.
Oh, for real?
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't see that. I think it's you. You the one in slow motion, Trey.
Oh, that's my phone doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I can see you now though. You just kind of fuzzy, but I can see
You
you.
see what that comment say about Biddy Ball?
Yeah. It said Bitty Ball is huge in Louisiana. Them rules are
Yep.
golden.
That's what nationals are in Louisiana. That's what I tell you, it used to be big here, man. It used to be huge
Oh
here.
wait, so Nationals is in Louisiana.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh dang. I wonder
Yep.
why they stopped it. The dude just passed away or something?
No, he's still living, but he ain't got old and couldn't do it no more.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Nobody took it on, but it was huge, bro. When I mean huge, I was one of the first major leagues that Zay played in. You know what I'm saying? That's what she started getting that notoriety from when she was young.
for real? That's
So,
crazy.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Bitty
Yeah, Biddy
Ball.
Ball. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, but like Trey just said, I was gonna say that before Trey. That's the biggest problem in youth basketball is parents, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
I be having daddies I know play JV as a senior over on the side in training, trying to tell their babies how to hold their damn elbow and put your hand in the cookie jar and all this old shit like that. I'm like, bro, sit down and be quiet, man. Like, sit
Yeah.
down and be quiet. Like, let me do what I'm supposed to do, bro. Like, they be over there like, mom, I had a mama. Zay had to go usher her. Once they left, Zay had to go usher her back to her seat. She came all the way out on the floor, looked like a duck dribbling. She was just slapping about, like, you got to do this, baby. You got to do this. They said, ma'am, go sit down. Go sit down. But see, they get frustrated watching their kids not look good like the other kids. And if they just starting, you got to be patient.
Yeah.
You got to be patient. These parents don't have patience. They don't have patience at all.
Yeah. Because it's a comparison game for sure.
Yeah, they come 1 or 2 sessions. They feel like they should look like those other kids that's been coming for 2 years.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I had a daddy last night. Man, that little boy young as hell, man. How old is he? I said, man, he ain't number 8. God damn, man, my son 12. Man, shit, man. I mean, we got, man, what we gonna do? I said, hey, look, man, You got to keep coming, man. You got to keep coming. Don't worry about how he looking at 8.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your son can get there. He got determination. He went hard. Of course, I'm one of the most honest people out here. So I'm gonna be honest. If your kid ain't got it, I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
your kid don't want to be in this gym. I'm gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's the parents, man. The kids be wanting to be patient and wanting to develop and
Yeah.
wanting all that, but the parents try to rush the process. Like you said, Trey, I see so many daddies walking there with that big ass boy ball with their girls. And I go get a ball out of my bag, but baby, you need to be shooting with this. No, my daddy said I need to use this. No, baby, use this for the whole training. Yeah, use this for the whole. They be having a 29.5, bro. They be having a 29.5. I ain't lying. Yeah.
So my thing is, do you feel like girls? Somebody said girls should never shoot with a big ball. He's like, don't make sense. Do you? I know
In
you
a
kind of.
workout, if it's a workout and we get, because I look at it like weight training. Like if you want to get stronger, you're not just gonna lift nothing. You gotta lift something. So if you want to get that shot a little deeper, am I gonna shoot the whole workout? No, we gonna take a couple. I even pull out a heavy ball. Are we shooting far with the heavy ball? No, we might be doing some form shooting with the heavy ball. We might do something with a big ball, but that's not a routine. And you don't break habit by doing something. This is what I learned from studying. You can't force a habit by doing something one time. You
No.
make a habit by doing something over and over and over and over. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I say I never have a girl train with a big ball every single day, all the time. But in a
Mm-hmm.
workout, I might be like, hey, yeah, go get that big ball. Hey, shoot them big ball. Shoot 100 shots with that big ball. And then go get a girl ball and work. Because they make them big, you see those big training balls, they got heavy
Mm-hmm.
balls and then they got those
The
big
shooters, the shooters
33
ball.
inch.
Yeah,
Them things
that's the one
huge.
that's the one that got me rich. That big ball got me rich, and I use it
Yeah.
today in training for shooting. The real big
Yeah.
one, the big ball. Yeah, like I tell people this, man. Zay played in the boys league up to she was 12, 13 years old. So what I would do is she work out with her ball, and then I would let her shoot with that boys ball just to get them touches. Get that way when
Mm-hmm.
she played in them boys games, the older boys games, she playing with a boys basketball. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So if your kid got to play in a league with boys, now, yeah, I let her get 50, 70 shots up with that boys ball just to let her get used to it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't no regiment. Like, it wasn't
Yeah.
no, like, I mean, she can handle that boys ball just like she handled that damn girls ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you handling the basketball, that 29, that 28, if you're a real ball handler, it don't different. It don't look no different.
Right.
So, you know, but I just see that right now. That's a big problem, man. These parents, man, they just won't be patient, man. They try to skip processes and cheat the process, and man, it's just bad, man. I really, yeah, my baby ready for advanced session. No, man, your baby ain't nowhere near advanced session. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but well, she too old to be in here with these little kids. Well, I mean, she got to fight it out.
And I
You know?
think
Yeah.
people gotta realize, bro, basketball is not an age thing. It's a skill, it's a talent
Yep.
thing. Like it's a
Yep.
skill thing. That's why you could see 18-year-old kids getting drafted in the NBA. Like
Yep.
they're skilled enough to play with the grown folks.
Yep.
Like it's
Mm-hmm.
not about age.
Yeah.
It's about skill. It's about
Yeah.
development. So it's
Yeah.
not you could have a 5-year-old do the same thing a 12-year-old could do. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like it ain't about age. It's about
No.
skill development.
Yeah.
Like
And with that, you want your kid to be good. It's also about time. Put the time in. Like it's just timing. I was telling I was telling some parents because they all, can we move up a division? Can we do this? When we gonna play tournament? I said, man, they not ready. Are they competitive? Yes, they are highly competitive at their age. But I'm like, can they gain travel? Do they know how to play? Can they shoot that ball? Like same thing we talking about. Can they shoot that ball with confidence? Or are they still throwing that ball up? Can they go a game without blowing all these layups? You know what I'm saying? I was like, you gotta let
mm,
them. You want to let them learn. I was like, the biggest thing with these boys is build their confidence, like you said, and build their skills, And then once they game get good, they can go play against anybody. You don't worry about who you playing because my skills is good and my confidence matching. I don't care who you is. I can
Yeah.
play with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Yeah.
telling kids right now because they young. I'm like, don't rush this. Y'all trying to rush these kids and they just not ready right now. Like, focus on
Yeah.
the skills. Focus on the skills and focus on winning this right now and building a confidence up. Now, because as a boy, you know when a boy got confidence through the roof,
Yep.
man, he can lose a game, and he's still gonna be like, shit, you ain't better than me. I don't know. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just in his
Yep.
mind, like nobody better than me. So I'm like, that's what you're trying to get to, build that confidence. And I was like, the only way I know how to build confidence is being in shape and being highly skilled. That's
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
and then the third one is you can shoot that thing. Now, if you can shoot that thing, hey, it ain't nothing you can say to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
skills is big, man. Parents is miss, like you saying, see, they wanna skip the process. I had a kid, parent come tell me, hey, I want her in this group. Can she be in this group? I said, her heart will bust if I put her in that group. You looking over here at this group. This group look cool, but you seen them get a water break?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Have you seen them stop? And have you seen me get on their ass when they going slow or bullshit? I was like, stay in this group so we don't mess up this relationship. Cause you get in
Yeah.
this group, it's gonna be totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Got you. So before we
Yeah.
move on, got a little short break. Talk about this my university real quick.
It is high school season. Parents, players, listen, use your huddle film and get it put on a platform to where these coaches can see you monthly. No recruiting dead periods, no dead periods, no recruiting shutdowns. Listen, continuous exposure to these college coaches every single month. That 30-point game that nobody knew about, if you put it on Homecoming University, people will know about it. There's platforms out there that will not give you a chance. Homecoming is about giving chances and shining the light on you.
Yep. So if you got a girl in youth basketball, high school basketball, make sure you chime in with Homecoming University, man. Website is down below. You can follow my Instagram page. Listen, man, it's about exposure, giving chances. But yeah, so we got a comment. Somebody said Coach Z hurt some feelings yesterday. You must have dropped the post yesterday. Oh, you was at training.
Oh yeah. I was at training yesterday. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, he
Yeah.
talking about that. No, he was talking about that post. The one you dropped. Yeah, Coach Fred talking about that post you dropped the other day. The one we was, the one we was talking about. Kids staring at kids testing their
Oh.
parents out there. Yeah, yeah. That's
Bro,
what
that
we
bug
talking
was
about.
funny.
Yeah,
Kids doing what?
staring
When
at
they
their parents after every mistake and after
yeah.
everything they do
Uh
wrong. Yeah,
yeah.
he talking about that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm like you though, Trey. Yeah, last night this happened for real time. I split the groups up, compared, I put them certain kids with certain kids and certain kids with certain kids for a reason, because that's your
Right.
skill level. And
Mm-hmm.
y'all gonna do two different goddamn drills. Y'all ain't doing the same type of drills.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so this mama was like, go, go over there,
Yeah.
go. Yeah, And so I saw the little boy walk over there and get in the line. I said, hey man, what you doing? He said, oh, I'm getting in this line. No, you're not in this line. You're not ready for this line.
No,
Get
he
on back
no.
over there in that other line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Killed that boy spirit.
And
no, his
no, it
mama
don't. It
did.
builds it. It builds
His
it.
mom,
Go
his
to
mama
work.
did. His mama killed his spirit. His mama killed his spirit. I had him where he was
Mhm.
supposed to be.
Oh, you had him over there already.
Yeah, I had him.
Oh,
I had him where he was supposed to
okay.
be. But she
And
was,
he was cool with it.
yeah, she was.
Yeah.
You know, no,
Hey,
no,
that's why I don't let parents in my gym. You got to be upstairs. I don't let parents in my gym. I do the same thing. We get warmed
Yeah.
up, we stretch together, we'll do a handle drill together as a group, and then I put everybody on that line. And I'm like, you over there, you over there,
yeah,
you
yeah,
over there. And kids be looking like you ain't ready. You over
yeah,
there, you ain't ready.
Mm-hmm.
And then see,
yeah,
I might be like, hey, you almost ready. You keep working. You be
Yeah,
over there. And
yeah,
then I'll tell the good kid, hey, you keep bullshitting, I'm gonna send you over there. And
yeah. Back
then,
Mm-hmm.
over, yeah,
yeah, you
yeah,
gotta do that.
yeah.
Got you.
I mean, it's one of those things now, man, where like I always tell kids, I always give kids a talk at the end of each session. But
Mm-hmm.
my mom and dad never got involved. Like they wanted to see my passion and my dedication and my, you know, you know, work ethic behind basketball. They
Mm-hmm.
weren't talking to coaches and trying to, skip processes. They used to tell me, man, that boy be outside in that backyard all night long, man. I had to buy a
Right.
spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But, now parents are more involved than their own kids.
Yeah.
They're more involved. So when we talking about playing zone, them parents be wanting their kids in the zone because they don't want their kids to get exposed.
So do you feel like banning zone defense in youth leagues helps level the playing field between stronger and weaker teams?
I mean,
It'll separate them.
like like
You said
what
it'll
I'm
separate
saying,
them?
like
Yeah,
what
it'll
I'm saying
separate
is it changed. Like me, when I had them great 8U and 10U teams,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play in them sorry tournaments, bro. But now these cats that got them good teams, they play in sorry tournaments just to beat somebody 70-1. And then if I did drive out to Crowley and be in one of them tournaments out there, or a DK tournament, and I see that the level of playing wasn't up to where we are, I say, hey man, put us up in 12U. Put us in
Mm.
12U where my kids can get some work, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about winning, bro. We
Yeah.
just need to get some work. But the nature and the business of AAU and select basketball now is all about wins, bro. That's
Mm.
all these coaches care about. They don't care about nothing else but winning. That's all they care about, bro. I didn't never care about that. I used to have a parent meeting to tell parents that if your kid is getting better, then leave it alone. You are
Mm-hmm.
okay. If your kid getting better every year because he doing his job, if you basing us getting better off of wins, then that's not gonna work.
Mm.
Yeah, that
And
our
I think
relationship
I
not.
think that's probably the biggest one right there. Parents
Yep,
basing the coach success or coach know what he's talking about off of
off
wins.
wins.
yep,
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
that's probably like the biggest one. Like that's probably like the biggest one for sure. For as far as parents, I don't even think it got nothing to do with your skill developing or anything like that. Like, cause that kid could be okay. You know what I'm saying? And that kid could be
yep,
really good. But it's at the end of the day, bro, we not winning. Like, you know what I'm
yep,
saying? So evidently the coach not doing his job. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
But you don't have
Yeah.
10 good kids. You probably got 3 good kids, 4 okay kids, and maybe
yep,
2 sorry kids. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just
Perfect
is.
team.
You said what?
That's a perfect team.
That's a
yep,
Because now you can
perfect.
develop, yeah, you can develop everybody what they need. If like now, if you elite, you gotta have everybody good. But if you developing, I can develop you where you need. All right, you might be a little better, so I can give you these responsibilities. This set of kids, this is what you gotta do. Like everybody is it's a role. And I always say, like, instead of like Z said, my I don't care about when I'm starting over with groups. I got whole new groups. So now I'm learning how to like really express this stuff to parents. So I said this in a group message. I said, I don't place value on winning. My value is not in winning. My value is in
Mm-hmm.
developing and getting you better. Then I named the girls I trained, like all these girls came to develop. We wasn't winning. But if you go look at these girls, I'm confident in knowing each grade level these girls in, they top in their class. In Dallas, they
Mm-hmm.
gonna be known in their class, but they develop. Like parents come at not tell me, they ask me, when we gonna start learning plays? I said, plays.
Yeah.
We gonna work on individual skills instead of me spending 30 minutes to an hour teaching you one game. We finna play one-on-one full court at least 15 minutes. And then we finna scramble for another 10 minutes, scramble drill for another 10. And then Z said, we finna do a shell drill. I'm finna teach you how to play the game. And then we doing offense. I'm not teaching you plays. I'm teaching you skills. Does that make sense? So when you go to another team, you're not gonna be with me forever. And this is what a lot of coaches, youth coaches, don't understand. You trying to win with a group that's gonna leave next year. They gotta leave. They not gonna be with me. So I always tell parents, why would I waste this time teaching you plays and you're gonna go play for a whole new coach and learn new plays?
Right.
I'd rather
Yep.
teach you how to play the game.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Man, I really had it out with a few parents because my organization always had at every level. At 6U, I just had one team, but 8U, I had my elite 8Us. Then I had an 8U development team. I had 10U elite, 10U development team, 12U elite, 12U development team. Do you know those parents that were on the development team? Why we a development team? Why my son on the develop? Why he not on the other team? So one day a daddy was like, "Man, we'll beat y'all. You know, let's scrimmage." You know, and I was like, "What?" You know, like, and you know, I was younger then. I got enticed in this shit. I was like, you know what, line this shit up. You know, so yeah, so you know,
Let me show you
so
something real quick.
I had to catch myself because it was 20-0 before the game even got started to good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just staring at him like, nigga, like I know what I'm doing out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know why your kid is over here and why your kid was over there. You know what I'm saying? So, but parents don't like to hear that word tagged under their baby, development. They don't like that word, development. They don't like that. They rather hear
Elite.
8U
Elite.
top team, 8U first team, 8U second team. That's what they rather hear. That's what they rather hear. They don't want to hear 8U elite, 8U development. They don't like that. They don't like, parents don't like that. Kids don't give a damn. The
At
kids
all.
they don't give a damn, but it's the parents. It's the parents. So my goal when I started my organization was to get those development kids, those teams, my development teams, to make them elite kids, to get them to be elite. That was my mission and goal. But you know, they wasn't where those other kids were. They wasn't on those other kids' level. They couldn't run plays. You know what I'm saying? They can't even dribble good enough to get into offense. So I think the bigger issue is, man, it's just it be the parents, bro. Like they just will not slow down and allow people to really develop their kids. And you know, that's just my thing. I never cared about the wins and losses, bro. And you can go ask anybody to this day. I could care less about winning. I could care at them early ages, man. It's all about teaching. It's all about teaching to me. It's all about teaching. But I see these organizations now, man. They go get in them tournaments, man, where they know damn well they ain't supposed to be playing in, and they just beating people 70-0 and posting it, and 80-1 and posting it. Man, what did your kids get out of that weekend? What did they get accomplished out of that besides demoralizing and doing some old, you know, somebody might get hurt in a game like that. You know what I'm saying? Like every weekend that you're playing, you're supposed to be growing. Yeah, it ain't about going and, you know, I don't see what these young coaches get out of that, man. They just love whooping the shit out of folks, bro. They love it, man. They
Do
enjoy
you
it.
think it's a selling point to get people to your team?
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you
I was
gotta
gonna
go,
say
Z,
this.
so we're gonna try to chop it up and finish it up a little
Hey,
bit.
No, I'm at the job. I'm at the job. I'm already
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
hey, those teams when they have tryouts have 100+ kids at those tryouts.
The ones that smacking people like that?
What?
That's why I say, is it a selling point? Like if I go to these
Yes,
tournaments and beat everybody, it shows that,
yes,
oh, we winning over here. Come over here.
yes. The teams at a young age that's smacking everybody, they have 100 kids at their trials. 100. I'm gonna send y'all videos when we
What
get
the
them.
hell is a
a
white
hundred
elephant?
plus kids.
I don't know what the white elephant is
I
either.
don't know what that is.
Yeah, well, maybe it's the elephant in the room is what they saying. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. So
It says, somebody said, I'd rather lose and develop, to lose games to build the future and win when it matters, rather than just focus on winning with a little development and block those kids' chances of playing at the next level.
I mean, that's
Hey,
the goal, man.
I had kids leave my program to go play with those big programs, and I just say, I wish you the best.
I wish you
Yeah.
the
I,
best.
I wish you the best because hey, I'm not gonna knock you. I'm not gonna hate you because you feel like your baby need to go over there. Take him over there. But I know you gonna come back. I know you gonna. I know because you got all these teams and they all winning. It ain't no way you gonna develop. Everybody's good over there.
Right.
You gotta think. If I got 100 kids, I got 3 good teams.
Okay. So, what is some alternative strategies that coaches can teach, like concept wise, rather than doing zone? Like, of course, like we said, like man, but like, what is some different stuff? I mean, I know people probably do like they just do full court press the whole game. You know what I'm saying?
That's terrible too.
So it's kind of like, where's the balance? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to do the play zone, but if you can't guard, basically, what do you do? Z
Teach
froze
them.
over there? Well, Z got this Boost Mobile.
Hey, you gotta teach them. You become what you practice. Stop telling me kids can't play defense. I done took kids who couldn't walk to playing good defense.
Does he get off? What? Oopsie. Somebody said, "Oh, shell drills teaching constant rotation."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody said, "We want you to teach how to guard." Oh,
Yeah.
Z had to get off. Okay, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
like you can't tell me kids don't know how to play defense. It's a taught thing.
Oh,
You
there you go.
teach it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
there
I
you
hit
go.
teach
the
it.
I hit a button. I know how to get back on, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, hey, you teach Z. You do the same. I know it's probably universal. Everybody do it, but I watched one of your videos. You do the same thing I do. It's that defensive slides. When you go and slide, you open it up, and you get. I'm like, that's how you teach. Like it's stuff you can teach to teach how to play defense. Like if your defense is sitting down and you telling you, hey, this your area, this your area, that's cool. But it's still like, and this is where we come from. I just like I got offensive skills, I got defensive skills. We do back pedal drills,
Mm-hmm.
slide drills, opening up, turning, running, basically like DB cornerback drills, you know. And people are like, why are you making them do it? Because they gotta move like that. If they don't know how to move, they won't be able to play. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can play defense slide, but now when that girl hits you with the boom boom, can you open
Yep.
up your hips? Open up them hips and go. And then
Yeah.
once you open up them hips, can you burst out of that? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I always look at it. Like, can you move and how good can you move? Can you get out of these positions? You playing and you know how to go like wall up or boom, sit down. Now once you sit down, can you get out of it? So it's look, cut them off, cutting the sideline off. It's so many skills you can do on defense to get these kids better at defense.
Thought,
Mm.
thoughts on the zone at the higher levels. It's never going away. It's
Yeah.
never going away.
I think you need it at the highest level though.
Yeah, you need it at
I'm
a
just
high
saying.
level.
I'm just saying though. In Lizzie District, if they go down to Cleveland and Joshua and they just play man to man on Lizzie and them, they finna get ran out the gym, bro. That is
Yeah.
just that quick. They because they're at Lizzie and them athletes at their school are totally different than Joshua and Cleveland's athletes.
Mm-hmm.
So the night and day. You know what I'm saying? Now you go Dunkerville and Lancaster. Now y'all can play man to man against each other because y'all got the same type of athletes. Y'all got
Right.
the same type of, So that question there, isn't it? The zone never going away. That's why they don't want the shot clock. That's why they don't want the shot clock.
Mm-hmm.
But that's going to force the game to be a lot different for a
Yep.
lot of these teams that don't have the talent and the athleticism to do the things that some of these other programs can do.
Got you.
And I say this, on them zones at the high level, it's cool. Cause like you saying, you can get in that zone and we already know, hey, shoot them out that zone. Bust their ass.
Yep.
Or we know how to beat that zone. Swing, swing, put it in that middle. If that middle open, hit that middle or hit that reverse
Or push it on
short
the
corner.
fast break. Beat them
Yep.
down the
Yeah, but I'm
court.
just saying, you get in that zone, I'm like, all right, this is what we want, like
Right.
at an elite level. Because you probably
Mm-hmm.
gonna have some kids that can shoot that ball. Or you gonna have
Yeah.
they get that ball and they patient. Somebody flash middle. You hit them in that middle. That middle shoot that jump shot or reverse it back to the opposite side or hit that short corner, whatever. Like it's some ways you can at an older level, higher level, we know how to beat those zones.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Got
Because
you.
we can't shoot that ball like you think. We can't shoot the ball. We can't shoot it. And we don't got the IQ to be like, all right, flash middle. and we hitting it in the middle, and you're like, it's so hard for the, you know what I'm saying, young kids
Yep.
at a high
Yep.
level. Yeah, don't have play zone. You probably get beat for real. You gotta
Yeah.
have a strong zone defense.
Moral of the story is we should eliminate zones. So what y'all think? 6th grade and below?
Yes.
6th grade, because I feel like you got to play it in middle school anyway, so you might as well get used to it in 7th and 8th grade. So I feel like 6th grade and below, no zone.
6th grade, I would say you can go half and half. 6th grade.
But
Because
you
like
gon'
DCM, once you get to that 12U, them kids is
Yeah. Sixth
different.
grade. Sixth
They
grade
shooting that
12U.
ball, they
Sixth grade
handle it.
12U.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Sixth
12 that
grade is
12U,
yeah.
it'll go half and half. I'll go half and
Yeah.
half. First
Bye.
half, you can't go zone. Second half, do what you need to do to win.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because
Yeah, I
What
like
12
that.
different. What them kids.
that's what DeSoto Rick, they had a rule in the fourth quarter you could play zone. In the
Yeah.
fourth quarter.
Mm,
Yeah, they had a rule you could play zone. That's what it was at 12U. So 12U was man to man until the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter you
Yeah.
could play zone. That's what the rule
okay.
was. I had to think about those rules they had, but yeah, that's what the rule was back when the DeSoto Youth Basketball Association, when I had all my teams in there, that's what the rule was. So in fourth quarter, but if the game was close, everybody jumped in that zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to get that win. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that win. Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah.
yep,
But I think that's good though. Like, that kind of draw like a different competitiveness. For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But yeah, man. We back, man. Thursday, man. If y'all need training, tap in with Z, tap in with Trey. If you need exposure to college coaches monthly, Homecoming University, listen, is the platform to be. Z tapped in with coaches as well. Listen, hey, we bringing this information, we bringing this entertainment every Tuesday and Thursday. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Y'all boys have a good weekend or good week, good day. Hey man, enjoy it. Top
All
of
right,
the
y'all.
morning.
Be
All
easy,
right.
man.
All right
Yeah.
now.